Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Save the World video. Now, before we jump into this video, I just wanted to thank everyone for a video I posted yesterday where I opened 20 plus birthday llamas, and somehow that got 44 views in the first day it was posted. I just want to thank everyone so much. That is amazing. I don't know how that happened. Just thank you everyone, and now let's get into this review. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Grunt, which is, of course, part of the Spy Llamas. Now, the Grunt that I have right here is 130 Sunbeam, and I put full purple rolls on it. Now, the rolls that I put on my Grunt are Reload, Crit Damage, Energy, Crit Rating, and Crit Damage. So I have double Crit Damage, Crit Rating, and a Reload. And then the sixth perk is Standing in Place for 2 seconds grants plus 17% damage versus Mist Monster, stacks up to 5 times. Moving from this position removes the effect completely. Now, that's not the best that you can get, but it does work, and I do really, really love this weapon. Now, as you can see, it has a reload time of 1.4 with the plus 63% reload speed, and an ammo cost of 1 with a mag size of 8. So that's pretty good. Now the hero loadout I'm going to use for this is First Shot Rio. So after reloading assault weapon or SMGs, the next 6 shots have a 100% crit chance, which says 8 shots. So after reloading, it will always be critting, totally rocking out. So I'll always be critting with sub wafers, so I can collect metal and get sub wafers to always be critting. And also after eliminating 10 enemies in 9 seconds, it will also be increasing damage by 55% and attack speed by 32%, which I won't need attack speed since this is an AR. Increases assault and SMG damage by 75%. Then since it's energy, this will give it 20% to zap to near my enemies, doing 58% of the original damage. And locked and reloaded. After reloading, it increases weapon damage by 15% for 5 seconds. Switching weapons removes buff, and then stationary hover and adrenaline rush. So that's what I'm using for this build. Let's get right into the gameplay. Okay, so I'm going to be jumping into a fill on this power level 100 Ride the Lightning mission. Okay, so I have a Grunt in my inventory, and no one's in this mission right now. So I'm just going to show you guys it on Husks and Smashers. And then we'll get into a fill mission and play around with this. This is without having Rock and Rift activated. Kills all the little ones one shot. As you can see, we have Rock and Rift activated now, so that just took 2 shots. Kill a big husk. Okay, so there's more over here and a Mist Monster. So I'm gonna eat a wafer. And we killed that Mist Monster in 4 shots, which is really good. Eat another wafer and just actually shred through these things. As you can see, I have a Hemlock in my inventory because I am using this weapon as a secondary weapon. It's something that I use, like I use a main rapid firing AR as my main weapon. And then of course I have the Grunt in support. Okay, so we got some more people in here, so I think we're going to be able to start up this mission. So we got a full squad. I'm just going to try to collect some more wafers. And then hopefully we can locate the van. We've located the van. I'm going to start building. I'm going to keep harvesting some wafers. And then I'll show you guys once we start the mission. So I'm going to start the mission now. We have it fully built around. I have 1 defender down with an obliterator and another one down with another copy of the Grunt. Try this out. Eat a wafer. Let's try on this Mist Monster. Now this weapon I personally compare not by damage numbers, but by how it shoots and how it works to the Blastatron 9000, which is a sniper. And I really liked that when it first came out. I think it's just the style of weapon that I personally like a lot. And the Blast Trine 9000 is a great example to compare it to by the feel of how it's used. See, I have an Obliterator Defender up there and a Grunt Defender over there using this weapon. I'm also using the Hemlock alongside with it. Now, this is something that I kind of like using as a longer range AR. I think we still have that encampment over there. You can see these little ones, it completely one-shots them. It's not something I'd use against smashers, maybe against mist monsters or against bigger husky husks. But definitely against these little husks, it's definitely something that's perfect to use. And it does have a pretty fast fire rate too. I personally like this weapon, and I'm going to be using it a lot on and off stream, and probably in videos too sometimes. See, the smasher right here, it's not going to do great damage against... I mean, it did kill it. It did kill it pretty well, I'll give it that. It's not something I'd be using against smashers. Now, right now, I have a build specially made for my Grunt, but I would not recommend having a build just for this Grunt. I would just recommend having a normal AR build using regular AR, then having this in the third slot, like I'm basically doing, and switching between them as necessary. Okay, we got a mini boss smash over there. This is, once again, not something you should use on them. Okay, so that is the gameplay for the Grunt. Now, is this a weapon that I think you should upgrade? Definitely, it is an amazing weapon. Is it something that you should use in your main? Probably not. It's something I would use with another automatic AR, like I was using there, the Hemlock along with my Grunt, which is something I would normally be using. So I think it's one of the best in the set. Definitely, I think it's in the top 3 for being one of the best in the spy set. So 100% upgrade it. Very good. That'll be it for this video. Peace out.